Welcome to my talk about using iPads in the classroom. Hi, my name is Laura Manji. I teach a 4-5 combo class. I've been a teacher for 27 years. 17 of those years were teaching special education and 10 years teaching 4th grade math and science. A couple years ago, I got my Master's of Science in Education Mathematics degree. I was told at the end of the school year last year that I would be the combo teacher at our school this year. I also was told there was a chance that I would have a one-to-one iPad classroom. I had already attended 2 Q conferences and had taken many classes, several of which were using iPads in the classroom. I also already had a lot of experience using the iPad in the classroom, making my own instructional videos for math. I liked showing these videos in class because then the students could see what my instruction was as I walked around the room being my own aide in the classroom. And from the start, I taught students how to make iMovies so that they could show what they had learned in various subject areas. And along the way, I made movies about everything that we did in class or any conferences I went to. It was hard for me to not just make movies every day. The first year, I had an iPad for instruction. The second year, I had 6 extra iPads that were student iPads. The student-made iMovies on those 6 student iPads were saved onto a YouTube account. It was a YouTube account that I had opened with a Gmail that went with the same Gmail with all 6 iPads. Then the movies were saved on YouTube under unlisted. When you save them on private, you really can't share the link with anyone, but when you save them on unlisted, you can send people you know the link and it's still not a public movie to be seen. This skill of creating iMovies really fits in well for students in regard to the Common Core State Standards and 21st Century Learning. Besides school movies made by students and by me, I also made movies about Common Core State Standard trainings sessions that I went to. So before this school year, I really was an expert already on how to make iMovies and how to teach students to make iMovies. I'd like to teach you in this session how to make an iMovie. I bet we can do that very quickly. But first, I'd like to tell you about getting ready for a BYOD one-to-one iPad classroom. My main source of information was speaking with other teachers on Edmodo and also looking on Pinterest. Some awesome creative ideas on Pinterest. I started my own blog page on Blogger, and I read other teachers' blogs to see what their ideas were for using iPads in the classroom. I learned so much watching EdmodoCon in August, and I made an 11-minute summary movie of an 11-hour day of teleconferences. I got some real-world global ideas watching the EdmodoCon. So what to do about my combo iPad classroom? I decided to write a letter to parents and to make a movie of that letter introduction. In the movie, I also introduced myself to the parents. I provided a list of all the apps that I would like students to have on their iPads if they were bringing their own device. These include Edmodo, EduCreations, Google Drive, KidBlog, BookPress, QR Code Creator and Reader, Common Core Concept Bank, Dropbox, Wordle, Nearpod, Khan Academy, Socrative, Cam Scanner, Poplet Lite, Notability, and iMovie app. I also included in my movie a list of materials to be brought to school. The movie parent letter idea was a huge hit. After much search, I did find the planbook.com site to be the most useful for making lesson plans. I like that these lessons can be saved and also that links can be attached so that I can show my instructional movies to 2 different grade levels at the same time. I've been so grateful that I saved my lessons from 4th grade math on YouTube, and I can attach those links to my planbook.com site. I'm able to show my instructional YouTube videos from my teacher iPad, but students are unable to watch the YouTube videos, so now I've learned how to convert YouTube videos to MP4 format. It was a little worrisome there for a day or two because I thought that I was not going to be able to use all of those movies because the student iPads have YouTube blocked on them. So all the instructional movies that I've made this year, I have not made on YouTube. Instead, I've made them on EduCreations, and those are easily shared with the students, and there aren't any blocks on the iPads using EduCreations. Students also have been making movies this year on EduCreations and not on the iMovie app because there isn't a problem with access to EduCreations this year like there is on the YouTube. I prefer the iMovie app, and that's because it's easier to edit what you've done, where EduCreations is a one-take type of app. It works out fine, but I do prefer the iMovie. We have a Class Edmodo page, and this is where I post all of the lesson plans, and students can click on the instructional videos that go with their lesson. Then students click on the links and watch individually the instruction. I'm there to assist, walking around the room making sure that if students have questions, I'm there to answer. A super huge hit this year has been me making movies for parents to get a sneak peek of what their students are doing in the classroom. I make a movie a week. I have many how-to videos that I've made of how to make iMovies and how to make trailers, and now I'm going to share with you how to do that.